Hello, my name's Joanna Barry and welcome to the Student Fees and Funding talk at the University of Oxford. This section is about living costs. So firstly, we're going to look at the Oxford support and the ways in which it can help you to keep your living costs down. So all students are guaranteed to live in college accommodation for their first year and then at least one other year of their course, with some students able to live in for all years of the course depending on college. So obviously this can help to reduce your living costs during the vacations as you're not paying rent for that period to college. The expectation is that you would move out, and so this can be much more cost effective than having a 12-month private rental contract, for example. Meals in college are also heavily subsidised, and so that can help to lower your costs. So you might be able to get a 3-course evening meal in college for just a few pounds. And similarly, entertainment in college as well, whether that's using the college bar or joining clubs and societies, is often free of charge to join, and you get a really good opportunity to socialise with friends, and you're all keeping costs down together. And finally, it's worth looking out for college awards once you've arrived here. So there are small pots of money in colleges, and each college has a different set of arrangements in place depending on what funds have been made available to them. So you can get support towards book, equipment and travel grants for any extra costs you might be facing relating to your studies, and if you have been excelling academically or in the sports world or music world, you can often get prizes as well to recognise these extra achievements, which can all go some way to supplementing your income. So what are the costs for students in 2022? So we've estimated these between £1,215 and £1,755 per month in Oxford. So as you can see, that's quite a big range, but it's really intended to represent the lower and upper ranges of costs you can expect depending on your personal choices and lifestyle here. The accommodation, as you can see, makes up just around half the outgoings each month for a student, so that's their rent. It says here the typical college tenancy is around 26 weeks, so that does represent the term time and moving in slightly ahead of each term starting. The other costs that you can expect are food costs and then a range of other smaller outgoings. So obviously food costs will vary depending on whether you choose to eat in college, prepare your food yourself using self-catering facilities, cook with friends and shop with friends and share bills, or whether you might be getting takeaways and eating out occasionally as well. So that does depend on your own choices. And then the other items that you'll need to think of when you're planning a budget are the personal items, which is things like clothes and toiletries, social activities, where it would be worth thinking carefully about what sorts of activities you enjoyed at home before moving to Oxford and what kinds of things you want to carry on with or join. So you'll need to factor in possible outgoings related to buying kit or membership or other equipment that you might need to do your activity. And then study costs. So whilst Oxford has over 100 libraries and you shouldn't really need to buy any books, you might need to invest in a couple of key textbooks if you wish to have these with you all the time to refer to. And then other study costs could be things like photocopying, printing costs, or other materials to help you with your course. If you go to our website ox.ac.uk/UG living costs, you'll find a further breakdown of these figures so that you can plan in a bit more detail what you expect to spend in Oxford.